Welcome back to One Mind Tracks. I'm your host, Emma Sedam. With me, my co-host,
Erin Howard.
I wasn't sure if you remembered your name for a second.
I didn't.
I was like,
Erin.
That was Sunflower Volume 6 by Harry Styles, correct?
Yes. And that's off of his sophomore album, which was huge. Let me tell you, it had Watermelon Sugar on it. But I feel like now people be sleeping on it because the album Harry's Home came afterwards. And that was the one that they were really trying to push to be like on the alternative charts. You know, I don't know if you can tell by looking at me, I'm quite the alternative girl.
I'm rather alternative myself.
I would rather listen to that second album. I think it's perfect. And shout out to Harry Styles of what was he in? One Direction? No.
So, that was Sunflower. Before that, Sunflower by Vampire Weekend featuring Steve Lacy.
Of the internet fame and also Steve Lacy fame.
We've been doing lots of flower songs today. That's the theme.
Because it's
This
made
is
flowers.
One Mind Tracks, where we play you a playlist of theme songs and tell you some of the stories behind them. Next up, we've got a couple one-off flowers. The first one is going to be a
Dandelions
by Kurt Vile. This was off an EP he did featuring 3 covers, including 2 covers from John Prine, covers of John Prine's songs, because John Prine had passed away earlier that year. Kurt Vile, that last album he released, or sorry, it wasn't an album. That last EP that was the length of most people's albums.
Yeah. Exact length of like the Strokes' last album, 9 tracks, right?
Oh, I thought it was like 12 tracks, because that's why I was like, this isn't an EP. But he wants it to be an EP. But on that album, he has the song Tom Petty's Gone, but Tell Him I Asked for Him, and it talks a lot about loss of kind of his heroes and some of the people around him.
Yeah.
And I feel like he must have been pretty affected by John Prine's death, too, to release the EP with
the thing with the Tom Petty one is that one of his close friends and collaborators had just passed away.
Mm-hmm.
So that one, it was super fresh. But yeah, I mean, if you look up to somebody your whole life, like John Prine, he's a legend, then, you know, you're going to want to show them respect. And I think that Kurt Vile does.
Yeah. Let's hear his original song, Dandelions. Kurt Vile, One Mind Tracks.